On February 20th, in 1724, London was abuzz with the opening of a new opera by George Frideric Handel. Handel was a German composer who had emigrated to Britain in 1712 after the success in London of his opera Rinaldo in 1711. After he moved to England, he wrote mostly orchestral music, like the water music and the music for the World Fireworks. He attracted a number of important patrons, and with their help created a new opera company in 1719 called the Royal Academy of Music. Its facade is surprisingly modest. With their financial backing, he was able to travel around Europe and hire the highest quality singers. Farinelli and Senesino, the two top castrati, earned as much as £10,000 for a performance, when £300 was considered a comfortable annual income. Well, eventually the company went bankrupt when the audiences dwindled and Handel went back to composing orchestral music. Well, despite their high price, tickets were in great demand. The demand for tickets for this opera was particularly enhanced by a juicy scandal. Not only Senesino was in the new opera, but also the most famous soprano, Anastasia Robinson. Anastasia's husband had sued Senesino for molesting his wife during a performance. Yes, castrati were notoriously promiscuous, so this was grist for the mill of whatever constituted tabloids in 1724. This engraving of them went viral. His height of nearly 7 feet was quite astounding at a time when a 6-foot man was considered a giant. Senesino was notoriously known for his acting. As a critic once wrote, he continues to comport himself badly enough. He stands like a statue, and when occasionally he does make a gesture, he makes one directly the opposite of what is wanted. Like most operas, the original version of this opera has been modified and edited over the years. Arias were added and withdrawn by Handel himself, often because of the individual singers in a production. Its title was modified by Handel himself from Julius Caesar in Egypt to simply Julius Caesar. Nowadays, it is usually edited from its original 4-hour length and given other titles like Caesar and Cleopatra to acknowledge her equal part in the drama. The genders of the singers playing each part was very fluid in those days, and it continues to be so. The part of Julius Caesar was originally the castrato part, and then became a mezzo, a bass, and now often a countertenor. That same variety exists for the other characters as well. Since almost all the musical numbers are arias, it is not difficult to transpose them into different keys. Now, of course, it's all fictionalized, but much of the plot is based on actual history. It takes place during the period of the Roman Civil War from 55 to 49 BC. Handel knew what he was doing when he wrote an opera about the Romans. The English have always identified the British Empire with the Roman Empire. In 1724, the British Empire was several times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was, and I am sure that the people who went to the opera had no difficulty identifying themselves with the ancient Romans and with the heroic Julius Caesar, rather than with the barbaric Egyptians. for they too had their uncivilized subjects in Asia and Africa. Remember, Britannia Rules the Waves was written only a few years later. Giulio Cesare and his victorious troops arrive on the banks of the River Nile after defeating the forces of their enemy Pompeo. Pompeo has gone to Egypt, hoping that he could get them to fight for him, and Caesar is there to prevent this. He is quite gracious to the Egyptians, but reminds them that it was he, in fact, who came, saw, and conquered. Pompeo's wife, Cornelia, and their son Sesto beg for mercy for her husband's life, and Cesare agrees to spare him. Aquila, general of the Egyptian army, arrives and presents Cesare with a casket. It contains Pompeo's head as a token of support from Ptolemy, the co-ruler of Egypt, with his sister Cleopatra. Ptolemy and Cleopatra are each trying to overthrow the other. Ptolemy gives his support to Cesare rather than to Pompeo because he wants Cesare, who is stronger than Pompeo, to help him prevent Cleopatra from overthrowing him. Cornelia faints when she sees her husband's head, and Cesare is furious with Ptolemy's cruelty. Real kings don't behave that cruelly. Yes, the civilized Romans felt quite superior to the barbaric Egyptians, but of course civilized Rome could be just as barbaric as anyone.
Sei
Curio, Cesare's tribune, offers to avenge Cornelius' husband's murder, but she rejects the idea, saying that killing Ptolemy would not relieve her pain. She will not remain this forgiving for long. Curio also offers her his love, which she rejects. Cornelia must be very attractive, because we will find several other men proposing to her. She rejects them all. Sesto, Pompeio's son, swears to avenge his father's death. Cleopatra wants to have the throne for herself. She wants to get rid of Ptolemy, her brother. She feels she can do this by seducing Cesare and then getting his support in overthrowing Ptolemy. She has the beauty and charm that men cannot resist. She advises her brother to give up having power and to devote himself to lovemaking. Aquila tells Ptolemy that Cesare was furious over his murder of Pompeo. They expected him to be grateful. Aquila tells Ptolemy he will kill Cesare if he can have Cornelia as a reward. Ptolemy agrees, since Cesare is in fact a threat to him. Cleopatra is very clever. Her first visit to Cesare is in disguise. She pretends to be a noble woman named Lydia, who was brought to poverty by Caesar's enemy, Pompeo. This way, she will gain his sympathy and trust when she eventually asks him to help her and yet maintain her authority as queen if he rejects her. Despite her disguise, her grace and beauty shine through, and Cesare is quite impressed.
Si vago e bello il fiore prato, quante vago e gentile il tuo bel volto. Non è si vago e bello il fiore prato, quante vago e gentile il tuo bel volto.
Cleopatra knows she is beautiful enough to get what she wants.
Tutto può donna vizzosa, tutto può donna vizzosa, sarosa, scioglie la brugina e guarda. Tutto può donna vizzosa, sarosa, scioglie la brugina e guarda. Sarosa, scioglie la brugina e guarda.
Cornelia continues to mourn the loss of her husband. She now wants to kill Ptolemy, but is stopped by Sesto, who sees this as the duty of a son. Cesare, Cornelia, and Sesto go to Ptolemy's palace. Cesare meets Ptolemy, but he does not trust him. He expects Ptolemy to betray him. The aria he sings features a solo horn, and Cesare sees himself as a cunning hunter stalking his prey. Aquila declares his love to Cornelia.
Il cor di questo cuore segno ben non padirar, non padirar. Tu sei il cor di questo cuore segno ben non padirar. Tu sei il cor di questo cuore segno ben non padirar.
Cornelia rejects Aquila, and he orders the soldiers to arrest Sesto to punish her. Cleopatra continues her plot to seduce Cesare. She is an expert, and Cesare is smitten. She has captured Cesare's heart. Aquila reminds Ptolemy that he will give him Cordelia after he has killed Cesare, and Ptolemy reassures him. In an aside, Ptolemy laughs at how gullible Aquila is to believe him. He plans to take Cordelia for himself. Aquila tries to woo her again, and she rejects him again. Then Ptolemy tries his luck, and he fails as well. All these seduction attempts were very novel in an opera in 1724, and the audience found this very funny. Nerina arrives and reveals the bad news that Ptolemy has given orders for Cornelia to be sent to his harem. But he has a plan. He will sneak Sesto into the harem together with Cornelia, and Sesto can kill Ptolemy there because Ptolemy would be disarmed in the harem. Cornelia gains hope. Sesto will avenge his father's murder. Cleopatra is waiting for Cesare to arrive in her palace and prepares herself.
Grazie tutte del Dio d'amore. Grazie tutte del Dio d'amore. Bella per istante, te mi concedi le grazie tutte. Grazie tutte del Dio d'amor, me ne concedi le grazie tutte, le grazie tutte del Dio d'amor. Le grazie tutte del Dio d'amor.
He arrives, but Curio warns him that he has indeed been betrayed and that his enemies are approaching, chanting Death to Cesare. Cleopatra reveals who she really is, and she tells Cesare to get away. But he is a Roman warrior and will not run from a fight. It was never her intention, but Cleopatra has fallen in love with Cesare, and she begs the gods to protect him. Ptolemy prepares to enter his harem. When Ptolemy tries to rape Cornelia, Sesto tries to kill him. Alas, he's stopped by Aquila. Aquila announces that Cesare had been cornered and had died when he jumped from the palace window. Aquila, who has a hard time giving up, again asks Ptolemy for Cornelia. He is given the brush off by his boss and is furious. Sesto repeats his vow to kill Ptolemy. Aquila, so furious at Ptolemy for being ungrateful, plans to defect to Cleopatra's side.
Questa spada, oh che cada, umiliato empio. Un empio guarda il fulgor, questa spada va che cada umiliato e più umiliato e più.
Ptolemy stabs him. Ptolemy thinks his army is going to beat Cleopatra's army, and he celebrates his apparent victory.
I shall tell you by the landing, rack and scourge you with your landing. You land to fear me when I frown, you shall fear me when I frown. You shall fear me when I frown.
Poor Cleopatra. She has lost both the battle and lost Cesare, and sings the most famous aria in the opera. Now we get a first-class Deus ex machina. It seems that Cesare survived his leap from the window, is unscathed, and is out looking for his troops. Still hunting down Ptolemy to kill him, Sesto finds the wounded, nearly dead Aquila. Aquila hands Sesto the seal authorizing its bearer to command the armies, and then he dies. Cesare arrives and takes the seal from Sesto. He promises that he will either save Cornelia and Cleopatra or die.
Tutto
With Cesare alive and Aquila dead, Sesto's spirits lift, and he vows to fight on with them.
La giustizia già sull'arco protostrade la vendetta per colpire contrari per colpire un traditore.
Cesare continues to Cleopatra's palace, and she is overjoyed to see him. At last, Sesto killed Tolomeo. The victorious Cesare and Cleopatra arrive. He promises his support to her and to her country, and they declare their love for each other. Cesare proclaims Cleopatra to be the Queen of Egypt. He proclaims Egypt's liberation from tyranny and wishes for the glory of Rome to spread far and wide. For the final chorus, the entire cast, including the dead Aquila and Ptolemy, gather on the stage to celebrate the power of love and the triumph of good over evil. As I said at the beginning, the opera is based on history, but was of course fictionalized by Handel in 1724. Modern research has revealed that Cleopatra was quite different than how she is portrayed in this opera.
I'd be like Cleopatra if I could have my way. Each man she met, she wed and kissed, and she dozens on her waiting list. I wish that I had lived there beside the pyramid. For a girl today don't get the scope that Cleopatra did. She danced new dances now and then, the sort that make you blush. Each time she did them, scores of men got injured in the rush. They'd stand there gaping in a line and watch her agitate her spine. It simply used to knock them flat when she went like this and then like that. At dancing, Cleopatra was always on the spot. She gave those poor Egyptian ginks something else to watch beside the Sphinx. Mark Antony admitted that what first made him skid was the wibbly wobbly wibbly dance that Cleopatra did.